Oh, you guys, I'm back. Ugh, long day. Okay. Let's move the mouse out of the way. Alright. Ugh. Still sick. No, I don't have enough PP. Alright, so we're gonna go this way, yada 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 yada. So I found out that there's another fly in my room. Update of that, because you guys care, right? You guys care, right? Forever alone. Okay. But there's this huge ass fly in my room and it won't go out. It's awful. It just keeps buzzing around and it's giving me the hairy eye like it wants to eat me. I'm just gonna open a can of root beer, not beer. Haven't had root beer in a long time. Alrighty. I'm gonna use leech seed. Every damn time. You already know that I'm pissed when I fast forward. Okay. We got somewhere. So, I'm trying to think of who I want for my next member. I think I kinda want to try a Farfetched. I don't know how long it takes, because I know you get it by trade, but I forgot where. I think that may be in the later part of the game. Either way, I kinda want to try Farfetched, because I never did. I just kind of want to experiment a bit with Pokemon that I don't usually use. Sorry. Thirsty. Alright, the first time I used FireRed, I actually remember my first starter was, well, motorcycles, okay. It was a Charmander. Gosh, it was amazing. I just really like the music in this game. Somebody's upstairs. The other member I remember part of my team, was Marowak. I tried to move the sound a bit more in front of my computer because my computer is like a fan. Oh wait, this is wild. I'm not gonna bother with this. Okay. Skip the Pokemon Center. Perfect. Alright, I'm trying to remember the rest of my team. It was Charmander, Marowak, I think I had Pidgeot. Dragonite. That's all I can really remember. It was a long time ago. And for the longest time, I kept thinking that my brother had an actual copy of FireRed. But it was just red version, so really the first time I played FireRed was by emulator, or ROM, not the emulator. I guess we'll go for the gym now, you know? Where else is there to go? Use my sucky Bulbasaur. Bubbles. I love bubbles. Have you guys ever had those bubbles where you could either touch them or the cool ones where they had smells? Like cherry and all that sort of stuff. I loved those so much. I spent so much of my time just playing with those. And I used to have this little dog named Wave. Well, her name wasn't actually Wave, but we called her Wave. Her real name was Kira. But, long story short, I ended up pouring a bunch of bubbles on that poor little black dog. And she'd just be all greasy. She was a trooper. My parents would ask, what the hell did you put on your dog? Oh yeah, and then there was that orange glow incident. Where I literally took orange glow and just straight on poured it on my dog. She smelled good for quite a long time, but it was. I don't know how that dog just lived through me, dealing with me. But we did practically everything together. I'd literally be going in and out of the door. Just shouting her name, and I'd drive my parents insane. They didn't do anything, but well, obviously, but it drove them insane. They admitted. All right, guys, let's lose this battle. My Pokemon are all rock hard. That's great. I never would have guessed. Gee, I thought your name was Broccoli for freaking broccoli tree or something. Sorry, bad joke. But it was great! You gotta admit. It was really great. I hope we win this, actually. Oh yeah, we should. And I think Bulbasaur should evolve after this. Well, not after this, but after the whole battle. Because I think level 14 is when Bulbasaur evolves. Usually the grass starters were pretty early, from what I remember. Oh no! I'm being hugged by a snake thing. Yeah, it's a snake. Do you guys remember that episode where it was, gosh, I should know that. Bruno. Yeah, he was telling that lie about the giant onyx being strong. It just popped into my head when I saw that onyx. I forgot which generation that was for the show, because it's been years since I've actually watched the anime thing. That's another thing I used to do all the time with my brother, was I'd watch that, listen to the Poke Rap and all that. Poison powder. Okay. And then, eventually when we moved, we decided, well, not we decided, cut that whole part out, but I'd wake up early in the morning, like maybe 5 or 6, and on Cartoon Network I'd just watch Pokemon and then the Addams Family, and I swear to you, every day I would eat a freaking peanut butter and jelly sandwich for breakfast, because I was one of those people. Oh, I just noticed we the last freaking... Huh. I wonder how this would go as a solo run. Huh. Nah. I won't be that bold with the Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur. Okay. I just noticed something. And it's really immature, I'm sorry, but, you know how Brock is that pervert? Yeah, the HM move. Please. Just riddle me this. This can't be a freaking, coincidence. It just can't. Just imagining Brock, like, just running outside, he goes into a cave, and then he freaking decides, just, like, you seen those Wii U commercials with Link just setting everything on fire with, like, no clothes on? Well, it'd be like that, kind of, with Brock. I can so see that. Oh yeah, I have to heal first. Do we really have to shout outside? I'm recording a freaking video and it's already crappy as it is. Ugh. I freaking hate where I live. I used to live in such a, well, not really too quiet, but it was a hell of a lot quieter than here. Over in North Carolina. I miss that place so much. I was such a weird child. Like when I was probably 2 or 3, I want to say. I've only been told these stories, so I vaguely remember them as myself. But apparently I'd just go outside with a basketball in just a diaper. Why am I telling you guys this? I just don't give a crud, because we've all been in awkward situations like that. You can't hide it, so... Yeah, there's no shame in telling, really. Oh, wait, I should probably buy a potion. Not a Pokeball. No. So, apparently I'd be chased back into the house. At least it was a pretty decently quiet area. It was one of those areas, I don't know how many of you guys know about it, but it was like a circle area. Fuck. Okay. And so not many people went there. It was like a dead-end thing. And it was pretty covered with trees, so I was pretty safe, and close-knit neighbors, you know. Ironically, you know, I said I wasn't Jewish before, but one of our neighbors, well, their family is Jewish, so we'd be celebrating Passover with them or something like that. For the longest time, I thought it was Hanukkah, but I guess it was Passover. All I remember through that was their little dog named Midnight. And, I'd used to call it Nightmare, because, you know, remember how I said something about me being dyslexic? Yeah, well, I mean, I never actually ended up diagnosed as that, but I'm pretty convinced I'm a little bit. I would not be surprised. That thing kind of was a nightmare. A very cute one. You couldn't really tell its head from its butt, though, because it was so hairy. I'm just imagining my parents or somebody walking in right when I said that. Oh well. But it's true, though. It was a sweet dog. And it died a couple of years ago, I believe. But that's pretty much all I remember. Other life stories in North Carolina. I used to go outside and catch frogs at night with my neighbors. And I managed to catch, well, it wasn't a frog, it was a toad. The size of both my hands. It was, at my time, it was huge because, you know, as a kid, you'd see something and it's like, holy cow, that's big. And then you look at it now, and it just looks like this tiny little, but yeah, it was a tiny little. Long story short, not. This is why I think I'm a little bit dyslexic. That, or I'm just talking too fast. I still feel like I'm kind of talking like I'm brain dead, because I keep pausing in the middle of my sentences, but I'm really reading the text. Oof. If I die from this, I'm so sorry. Another thing I used to collect in North Carolina. Sorry, I keep giving you all sorts of stories from North Carolina. I used to collect snails. I was pretty outdoorsy as a kid, I won't lie. Had a little swing set in the back, and then I'd swing on that with my next door neighbors. Good times, good times. I'm mean? Okay. I just noticed I didn't evolve. Noticing things late. I forgot I had the running shoes. I will toggle for this though, because running shoes cannot help with that. Yeah, I know, you did. That's great. Such a wonderful blob of pixels. That's a bug guy. I really need another member for my team. Who do I want, though? That's the question. Who will I have on my team? I'm gonna use a horrible quote from one of the last trainers. Caterpie can't cut it. Gosh, I'm addicted to soda. Did you guys know that Caterpie actually is based off of a Japanese, I think it was Japanese, caterpillar, but it looks exactly like that. It's creepy, I forgot what it was called. I'll try to find the name of it, maybe the next video. But it's crazy because it looks exactly like the actual caterpillar. It honestly is kind of cute. I'm actually afraid of bugs myself, kind of. I mean, I'm kind of two-sided with that, but... Excuse me. They can be pretty cute, I guess. I don't mind picking up little spiders, and I usually call them spooters. I don't know why. Just kind of was something that came around my freshman year of high school. I was hanging out with one of my friends, and just like... I am so sorry about that. My computer is... ad after ad. Move the mouse out of the way. But I was helping out with the band, because I'm in one of the high school bands, and we had to take care of the music library. So we were just spending times in there, and I just saw this little spider, and for some odd reason I just had the urge to call it a little spooter. Then I took a piece of tape, like one of the papery tape kind of things, I forgot what it's called, and just wrote Spooter was here, and I just put it on the table, and I think it's still there, to be honest. Good times. I kind of do want to check if that's there. I only have, like, one more year of high school left, which is pretty scary, to be honest. I'm trying to make another channel with one of my really close friends. So, we might be starting pretty soon, depending on the times and all that. But I'll let you know if you want to check out the channel or not. It'll be a lot better quality than this. We'll actually have screen capturing thing and microphones. You won't hear this obnoxious fan from this old ancient computer. And it will be with another person, so I won't feel like a lunatic talking to myself. Even though I'm technically not talking to myself, but it's a hard feeling when you're starting with this. Oh boy. Alright. So guys, after this battle, I'm gonna cut off the video. Maybe I'll make another one, I don't know. It depends on how much energy I have and timing. But in the meantime, I really hope you guys are liking this so far. I know it's still cruddy. But as I said, I've been watching my videos a couple times, and I really think I am cracking out of my shell slowly. I'm still trying not to try too hard, if that makes any sense. I don't want it to be so cringeworthy. I'm really actually trying, so if, you know, if you guys have any advice, that would be absolutely lovely. Because I'm still a noob. I'm gonna speed this up, because I feel like the video might cut off soon. If it does, thank you guys for watching. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, rap. Rap. Okay. Alrighty, guys. That'll do it for this video. And I will see all of you in the next video. See ya!